All right, hello. Good morning to you. Welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. Well, we make prepping fun. I'm just checking out my front yard. I came out here and got up more leaves this morning. It looks really good. Really good. So hello, and welcome to you all. My name is Roderick Chappelle, and at Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, we make prepping fun. We are a channel who documenting our journey from a city urban living to a more country rural area, and we're doing all this as preppers and trying to do it as plant-based as possible. Good morning, Jean. How are you? So we would really appreciate if you would like, comment, share, subscribe. Oh man, Tara, wow, we've been worried about you. I emailed you and everything. How are you? Where in the heck have you been? See, been crazy busy trying to work on my business, garden, house, etc. I understand. A lot of us on here were worried about you though, so I'm glad you came in. Glad you're doing well, and it's great to see you. So now I can let everybody know that I've heard from Tara, because folks have been asking about you. So that is good. Oh my God, Tara, we were concerned about you. Yeah, we were. You just disappeared on us, and I don't have any other way of contacting you other than email. So I need you to send me something. Send me another way of contact. You know, I said I was going to do the Telegram thing, and I forgot. I forgot to do that. Maybe when I get back in, I can do the Telegram, so we can stay in touch with everybody. You know, it's amazing. I don't know if y'all have ever noticed how you see a lot with a house on it, and then when they tear the house down, you're like, you look at the lot and you're trying to figure out how in the world can they build a house on that little small space. Have y'all ever done that? Good morning, Ashley. Thank you for your donation, Ashley. I really appreciate that. Anybody else ever seen that? You know, you see a space, they tear a house down, and you're like, dang, that house must have been the whole entire lot. And then you're like, how can they build a house? And then they come and build a huge house on this little bit of lot. All right, let me see. We haven't gotten any installation up because my husband's back is really bad shape. He can't reach up there. Waiting on my son to have a day off to help. Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of folks been worried about you, thinking about you, praying for you. So yeah, like I said, I'm just happy to hear from you. Happy that you are doing all right. We did get the wood stove fixed. Praise the Lord on that. Good. So at least y'all can stay warm. We have a wood burning fireplace. I haven't figured this thing out, and got a little motor on it, but you know, that you plug in, and if you don't plug that sucker in, you have smoke all in this little hatchery. We call it the hatchery or the lion's den. Man, this thing is crazy. Great about the stove. I hope you are warm enough. Yeah, I hope you guys are staying warm as well. Yeah, we've been really talking about you. Where's Tara? And I was like, I don't know, guys. I haven't heard from her in like 2 weeks. It's been so, you know, y'all can't do that kind of stuff. It keeps the whole place pretty warm as long as it's going good. So how much is a quart of wood now? Because I need to get a delivery, but that's like the last thing I'm thinking about right now. I got other things I need to do. Is anybody know, or has anybody researched alternate energy? And y'all hit the like button for me. Has anybody seen online this guy advertising this it's like a little generator that's self-contained, and it's supposed to to take away like 80% of your electric bill. It's crazy. In my area, 150 to 250 per cord. God dog. That's crazy. I remember we used to get the cord for $75. Cut, chop, and everything. Chop, cut, and everything. We haven't seen Terry in about a month. I know, it's been crazy. So yeah, we have got to figure out something else because what we've been doing ain't working. Yeah, it was our electric bill was way too high. When I say too high, I mean really too high. So yeah, we got to figure out something else. This was exceptional wood. Oh, really well seasoned. Okay. Yeah, what I found when you're burning wood, it seems to be best if you do like 3-to-1 or 2-to-1, depending on how big your space is. Like 2 really dry, great pieces of wood, and 1 like wet. It just, I mean, even though that wet wood is gonna smoke, as long as you got your your damper open, all that kind of stuff, it's gonna go out. Yeah, you're good. But it just that wood is not seasoned, it's gonna burn much longer because it takes so long to burn. So I don't know. Does anybody else notice that? I've noticed that. I have noticed that, and I wished I lived somewhere close to a forest so I could process my own wood. Oh, poor kitty. We're looking for 2 barn cats. Anybody got any suggestions of where to get them? And we need them before especially before summertime, because I know we're gonna have some challenges that we don't want. I don't want a rodent challenge, and I definitely don't want a snake challenge. We don't burn wet wood because it makes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it does build up. Yeah, I forgot about that. Wrong with our stove. The pipe was. Oh, really? It was full. Okay. Well, that makes sense then. All right, well, don't burn wet wood, y'all. Yeah, don't do. I got that technique from my dad. My cat was from the Newport News shelter. He will be 19 in May. Good Lord, that's an old cat. So I've been out this morning. Jennifer got up, and she was that girl's something else. She been up way earlier than I was. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Ugh, big sneezes. So she got up this morning. She cleaned out all the little chicken coop things, the little chicken huts, even the big chicken coop. So I didn't go out there and look at it, but she said she cleaned it out, and she did. I know. Thank you for blessing me. So she was up like 2.5 hours before I was. So when she got up, she's like, "Hey, I want to move this and I want to move that," because we still had some stuff out in the lion's den that we hadn't moved, a bunch of books and some kitchen appliances and things like that. And there were some heavy boxes, so they needed to be moved. So we did that first thing this morning when I got up, and then I was like, well, since I'm out and I got the tractors up and running, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these leaves up out the property. Man, and the first day that I tried, I don't know if y'all heard the story, but I got me one of those leaf catchment things that fits on the tractor, and I bought it for $50. Long story, but I got it for $50, brand new in the box, at Lowe's, and got my discount, and I got my 10% discount. So I ended up paying less than $50 for it. It was crazy. So day one, of course, I'm all excited about using it. I didn't realize that by using it, you got to take it slow. It's like a little vacuum cleaner for the leaves. And I was running through leaves like crazy, just going crazy. Well, I noticed that after the first little batch, it wasn't picking up anything. I was like, what is wrong with this stupid thing? So I never thought about it was clogged. Because I was running through all these leaves like I was crazy, like it's a madman, madman, and they were wet. So I was trying to pick up wet leaves. Anyway, it clogged up a little system. It took me like 10-15 minutes to get it unclogged this morning. It was crazy. But after I unclogged it, that thing was working like a champ. And I ended up picking on it. This thing is huge. And it has 3 separate bags inside of where the leaves go. I ended up picking up like 9 bags of leaves this morning. But it didn't take long because, of course, I'm sitting on the tractor just rolling over stuff. So it made me think about it when when it's grass cutting time. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna catch all the grass, because what I'm doing, I'm piling it up, and I'm turning that into just a huge pile of mulch, and eventually it'll be good, good organic soil. So everything has a purpose and a repurpose on a farm. Everything, even chicken poop. You put that out there and let it compost for a while, and bam, now you got good organic soil and fertilized soil. So we're learning, we're getting there. It's a process. Guys, listen, I sold 4 dozen of eggs yesterday. I was so excited about that. So, the little chicken business is starting to take off. And so far, we've sold 6 dozen of eggs. I know it doesn't sound much, but that's, you got to start somewhere. And we've grown from 12 chickens to 11 because we had the seller come pick up one of those roosters because they were just fighting like crazy. We have 3 roosters, but they seem to be cool. And now, y'all not gonna believe this, we gone from 11 chickens. I counted the other day, we got 46 chickens now in less than 2 months. Now, of course, the majority of them are little babies, but and when you hatch little baby chickens, they're so cute. And they're only about this size. They're barely bigger than, they're about the size of an egg because they're really small. 336 pounds of wheat in 30 years storage prep for a while. Okay, cool. That's your biggest prep for a while. That's a huge prep. So yeah, we're trying to grow, just trying to grow our flock. And I think my seller wants to come and get some chickens next week. She had contacted Jennifer. She was like, yeah, I want to come get some chickens. But since she gave us the original chickens, I had already said I was gonna give her some, some to start her flock. So yeah, I'll probably be giving her some of our chickens. I didn't want to give them to her so soon, but I guess it's better to do it now than later. And then plus I got another batch coming, I think in about 10 days. I had this drink from yesterday. My daughter and I stopped at Taco Bell, and she's like, yeah, this mango tea is good. So I hadn't had it in a while, so I tried it with half of my sweet tea. I was like, oh yeah, this stuff is good. I forgot how good and sweet it was. But I ended up leaving it out in the garage overnight, and I saw it a while ago, and I was like, oh, this is probably still good. And of course, it was, because it's cold as crap outside. I made a loaf of bread with it. It was delicious. What did you do again? You got 336 pounds of wheat. Where'd you get the wheat from? Yeah, I haven't bought preps in after we moved, and I dedicated a whole entire garage to preps. I made a decision I wasn't buying any more preps. I was like, oh no. No. We have got to eat. We've got to eat what we have. We got to. It's just bottom line. Because it's crazy how many preps we have. I'm just talking about food preps. It's crazy. So when we want to go shopping, we just go out there and pull some stuff off the shelves. And I'm still organizing. That wheat is enough to make 1 loaf of bread per day for a year. Oh, that's cool. I don't know how to bake bread. So I guess you're what are you doing? You're processing that wheat from like the wheat itself, and then you're making. I wouldn't even know the first thing about doing that. I guess it's not a bad skill to have. Not, I guess, I know it isn't. I forgot what topic I was supposed to be talking about. Oh, what's next? And I'll buy more if it comes back in stock. Okay, cool. All right, so let's talk about what's next. Because I've been doing some thinking, and in life, with my life, I can't speak for you guys, but with my life, I'm always trying to progress to the next level, the next journey. And since I've left the church, I've had more time to sit around and think. And it's amazing how when you open yourself up, I mean, it wasn't even a week after I left that an opportunity came my way. And I'm still researching it, but, you know, all right, good. Looked like we was buffering there for a minute. Ashley will probably appreciate this. I found a way. You guys probably not gonna believe this. I have found a way to use AI, which is artificial intelligence, to invest and earn an income. You know, for put your money in, the AI takes care of it. You earn 1.4% a day, up to 3%, up to 4% sometimes a day. And the way I figured, I text my wife the other day, I said, hey, I figured out a way where we're gonna take $1,000 and in 5 years we're gonna be billionaires. She's like, that sounds complicated. and I've stressed and told you guys several times that when I found out that the Chinese have 100-year goals, my whole life changed, because instead of me trying to plan things out 6 months, 30 days, 45 days, a year, I started thinking long term, you know. And if you start thinking long term, the things that you have to do in order to get there, you know, 10 years from now, they won't seem so difficult. They won't seem so harsh, because you've already mentally started preparing for the next 20, 30 years. All right, so for example, right now I'm 46. We got 30 years and I'll be 76. Jennifer will be like, whatever, 9 years younger than that is. 60 something, 65. So we got like 20 or 30 years, you know, to really get it and hit it hard before I'm sure we're gonna want to go into retirement. Now, naturally, you know, everybody wants to retire before then, but I've been thinking about that too. And with my schedule freeing up the way it has, sitting around the house, and I'm gonna tell you something. If you're just sitting around the house, now some of you guys, I'm only speaking for myself because I'm always on the go. But for me, over the last couple of weeks of having a bunch of freed up time and being around the house, I realized that there's a lot of things to do. And, you know, with me going to work and then coming in and doing some chores around the house and everything, once the sun goes down, it's like, wow, I am tired. Shows me the plan. I'm trying to get my whole family to billionaire status. Oh, show you the plan. Okay. Drives you crazy. Just saying. Oh, it's just sitting around. Yeah. I find myself even just going out, just finding stuff to do. Even, you know, and I guess it's because, you know, I've always heard that smart people, you know, get bored easily or something like that. And I sit around the house, even on the phone, like, I can't sit here and just watch TV all evening. Now I do love Jeopardy. That's one show I love to watch. And I don't know, here over the last week or so, I just been in it. I've been answering questions like crazy. Like, wow, what is this? What is that? Anyway, I digress. I ordered my seed starting stuff, and most of my seeds this week, I got seeds that I bought from last year and the year before. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know. I have this area in the back of the property that will be perfect for like farmland, but I don't have water access. I could run a water hose way buffer. I could do something like that. And that's probably gonna be what I do. But I'll wait until it start getting warmer, because it's just cold outside, y'all. But anyway, what's next? Let's get on topic. I only have a few more minutes. So what's next? I want you guys to start thinking that. What's next? What, you know, okay, I've hit this goal. What's next? All right, I've done such and such. What do I need to do to get to the next level? I want you guys to start thinking that, okay? Why? Because if you don't, then you're always going to feel like you're chasing. Well, I mean, you're going to feel like you're chasing anyway, but you're going to feel like you are behind and chasing rather as being on track. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to start planning out your life and start thinking 20 years down the road. Where do I want my life in 20 years? And then what is it going to take 10 years from now to get here? What is it going to take 5 years from now to get such and such? What is it going to take? What do I need to do over the next year to make sure that we are on track in 5 years? All right, y'all get me? Who is that? Susan Williams. Hello. And I think, and since I've been living that way, life has been less stressful for me. Because before I realized that the Chinese had 100 years, I was always, okay, 6 months, this is where I want to be. 6 months, this is where, and that was really, that was agonizing. Is that the right word? That was just hard. That was hard living. It was extremely, extremely difficult to not be stressed all the time. Really, seriously. I was constantly living in stress. So I believe that, just by thinking things out, minimum 10, 20 years from now, I think going that way and then just kind of what they call it reverse engineering, I think your life is going to be a lot less stressful. So that's what's next. What's next is start planning out your life over the next 20 years. Because see, for we Americans, it's hard for us to think 100 years from now. It really is. I gotta be honest with y'all. But you can think 20. You can hear, years while we were at the church, just like, and this was when we first met. We were both in the church, and we spent every New Year in church. And I was like, golly, for 1 year, I would just really like to be in Sin City, bring the New Year in. And so in 2019, that's what we did. And I think that was the trip that really led to us leaving the church ultimately, because we just realized how much fun we had together. You'll be in your 50s in 20 years. Me too. Oh, goodness. No, well, I'll be in my 60s. My birthday's May the 4th. Started my first set of seed and my homie birthday. Oh, yeah, that's Tara. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all. Hit the like button for me, and those that have not. If you are new here, please subscribe. We need all the help we can get. And I'm looking at my buddy Grim. Grim's channel is just taking off, just and I'm happy for him. I'm very proud of him. Happy for him. All Red Desert Farmer with Paula Agent, they taking off. This channel is a little bit different. We're just documenting what we're doing. We're not, I don't really do a whole bunch of political stuff, and I'm not I don't know. This channel, we started out one way, and we've kind of evolved, and I think that's the way life is. Life has to be. You have to be evolving all the time, because life is always constantly changing. And if you're saying you're stuck and you're saying you're the same, you're gonna be in trouble. Trouble. So, as always, thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna send y'all some love, just in case nobody else tells you today. I love you. We love you. Jennifer and I love you. We appreciate you guys. And if there's anything we can do to help, hey, by all means, feel free to just reach out. And when I find out more about the investment opportunity I was telling you guys about, I will bring that into the group, into the chat, and I'll post some links for you guys, because I know some of y'all are like, yeah, I would love to have my money work for me. Yes. So there you have it. February the 6th. Okay. What's coming up? Tara's birthday is soon. Grim doesn't even come on anymore. Yeah, Grim, that's because Grim's a big YouTube superstar. I don't have time for us. Grim is growing his channel. Yeah, Grim is doing his thing. And I'm not mad at him. Shoot, you gotta do. Y'all keep him in prayer too, because he lost his job Dang, I think right before Christmas. So y'all, you know, keep him lifted up. All right, guys, we are out. Park over there. I'm parking outside. And this is another reason why I don't like coming over here to this area, because one, it's not a great area, and then two, there's no parking. I can deal with the not so great area, but the lack of parking is what bothers me. It's all good. It's all good. They're gonna get a ticket because they're parked illegally. I am not. I'm about to pull right here, and I'm going to make sure that I am in front of this here sign. All right, y'all, we are getting out of here. I gotta go ahead and do some work, and see y'all next time. Okay, y'all be blessed. Thanks again for being here.